Huh. Almost a minute. No notification that I always seek out. The stream notification that says void? Nothing's going on yet. Hello, Muffleford. How's it going? Yeah, I'm not getting my funny notification on my phone for streamer dashboard funny business. It knows I'm live though. Stream manager. Wonderful. Now I have my stream manager on my phone. And my mic is on. I think I might be ready for how long? Who knows? I do not. But anyway, today I'm gonna play some Sippy Sippy Lethal Company. It's the only game I've known for the past couple months, almost. I forgot I gotta turn on Steam. Because it's a Steam video game. What? What? I was trying to take a sip of tea. What is it? What did I do? Also, with my funny filters, it's true, I'm live. I don't know. With my funny filters on my phone for chat, I make it so that like anything that can be censored will be censored. So I see OMG, and then I see 4 asterisks because you put an F between the M and the G. It's really good. I love that so much when you can add censors to chat. It's a joy. It really is hilarious. And then I had to click on the 4 little purple asterisks and message blocked. Would you like to see this message? It is hidden for you based on your NSFW chat filter settings. It does not censor darn. No. You got away with it. But then again, that makes sense because I'm allowed to say darn. I do say darn sometimes. I guess. I guess it just knows my language. "11 days be darned." No, 8 days be darned. File 3 is already darned. File 3 is already darned. Oh, I just said darn, by the way. I thought of you when they brought Mania to the Switch Online package. Mania? What is Mania? Is there like... I'm confused about that, but I'm glad you thought of me. I'm surprised that I have weird thought smears on people's brains. That makes no sense to me. It's actually my first exposure to Lethal Company. Yeah, then I have to delete a save file. Do I want? No, I don't want to delete save file 1 though. I want to delete save file 3. Goodbye, save file 3. Not that it makes a difference. Just it makes no difference. But now if that is your first time, I have to do a fresh file. You've convinced me. I don't know why. This is a game where I die and I cry, but I don't cry too hard, so you don't hear me crying, because I don't want to get hurt by certain enemies that will hear me crying and will be very mad at me for crying. Shrimp from Upturned. I have not played Upturned. I only know of Upturned because I've played this game and got obsessed with this game.
This is your very own
I need to play
autopilot
Upturned.
ship
It looks
where you will
interesting.
eat and
Looks
sleep
awesome.
for the duration of your contract.
It does have Pajama Man from Upturned.
Make yourself at home.
I think that was
To
Upturned that I'm
complete
thinking
the
about.
onboarding
Yeah,
process,
that
you
Pajama
will want
Man.
to check the instruction manual and sign into your ship's computer terminal. We trust you will be a great asset to the company.
Great asset to the company. Great asset to the company. Happy Thursday, everybody. It's a Thursday. Help. Okay, well, how are our moons looking? We got a bunch of moons. This game is a game where you go to moons. That's what you do. Rainy Assurance is what I'm looking for. But I'm probably not going to go to the Assurance yet, because I want to look at the store and see what I can buy. And I can buy a shovel. If I can type. I cannot type, which is a problem. I want to buy probably a flashlight. I'll buy 2 of them because I have no other use for my 30 bucks. So 2 flash, if I can type, which I can't type. Now that's everything gone. I can't even spell moon right. Moon is hard to spell. And then I'm going to the company building because I have a deadline in 3 days, and going to a moon costs a day. But going to that company building, buying at 30%, I'm not selling anything today. But going to that company building does not cost me a day. And I want to get my goods without having to waste my beautiful day. I don't want to waste a day. This is the company. It's the lethal company right here. I'm just going down for reasons. Don't worry about it. Oh, I can be paired with randos, but I choose not to. This game is like intended to be played with others, but that doesn't stop people from playing solo. And some people have gotten really good at solo. That's not me. That's the company building. It says 30. It says 30% right there, because that's how much they would buy my goods. Hey, he's mad. He's mad. It's how much he'd buy my goods for, if I had goods. Right now I have no goods. Yeah, solo is just when you play. Like, I'm playing online right now, technically, but you have to specifically join a crew, or you have to, like, invite people, or... I don't know how to make it exactly public the way other people do, actually. I never tried. But, yeah. It's kind of a deliberate thing to bring people into the game, and so it's very easy to just play this game solo if you want to. Shh, don't tell. Shh, no. This unpowered battering ram thing is marked to go right there. I don't know. This game isn't a full release yet, so we don't know what that has to do with anything. No one knows about that. It's a secret to everyone. But yeah, solo actually works a little bit different secretly. Not too much different. Like, the only difference I know is that one enemy that would basically be lethal to you will leave you at critical health instead of offing you right then and there. There's an enemy that we'll see, and when we see it, I will point it out. We won't see it, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know if we're gonna see anything. Also, what else is at the store? Look, it's got plushie Pajama Man. You can get a plushie of Pajama Man. I was telling you the truth. He costs 100, I don't have 100. So, maybe when I sell everything, I can get a plushie Pajama Man. That'll be in 3 days, though. Going to Assurance. Orbiting 220 assurance. Population abandoned. Conditions jagged. And weathered terrain. Fauna. Ecosystem supports territorial behavior. Weather is rainy. Rainy is not good. Rainy is not bad either. So every time you go to a moon, the outside is identical. But the outside is where rainy can be a problem. There's some dark spots on the ground. That dark spot is mud that I will sink and die. There's, oh, bees! I'm about to die, I just scanned the bees. 61? Never mind. Well, I can still get, no, I'm not getting that bees. I can get that bees. I can get that bees. Oh, I don't know how to get these bees. There's too much mud. You're cheap bees, man. 61 sucks. I can make that jump. I can make that jump. But anyway, yeah, I'm still outside. I'm supposed to be going into the facility. Main entrance is like over that way. There's a secret entrance over up that way. And once you get inside there, there's a lot of scrap that you can find, and they'll be worth various amounts of money, which you have to sell to the company. That's the game. Alright, bees. Ow! Why are you zapping me? That hurt. Where did I leave my shovel? I dropped it right over there. So I'm already damaged. I already got, like, hurt 3 times or something from those bees. That means I'm a little scared. But that was worth $61 if I can bring it into my ship by the end of the day. Which is better than a decent amount of things inside here. But the effort that I put to get those bees, I like when they're more like in the hundreds of dollars rather than 60. Oh, this is like right next to Maine. Okay. So it's all randomized, so oh, bottles. Interior, even though I'd have to go all the way down the entire length of this pipe in order to get to the main entrance, the fire exit just so happens, due to randomness, leads immediately to main entrance right here. Something's already spawned. Freaking! He got me. I did not get those bees. I got brackened. That was like my first time getting brackened, I think. Maybe second time. I saw... So there was a vent open that I looked at. I grabbed that tea kettle and looked at the vent. I'm like, something's in here. And then he got my neck. I didn't get a chance to scan him, though, so I can't read you about the bracken. But if we look at the bestiary... I have scanned circuit bees. Danger level 90%. I wouldn't go that far. But they do his little zappy zap type of thing. A descendant of the honeybee, their appearance is quite recognizable from their hairy red bodies and 2 sets of wings. Like their ancestors, they're well known for their intelligent social behavior. Large colony size, building wax nests, which they use to store honey, and their important role in pollination. Unlike the honeybee, which is often chose, because this guy makes a lot of mistakes when he writes his funny logs. High places such as trees to construct its hive, red bees create their hives on the ground. They're highly defensive, and they will leave the nest to attack any creature that comes within several meters, leaving behind only the queen and drone bees. This bold behavior is enabled by their most defensive ability, which is their electrostatic charge. Red bees produce friction with the air. They also produce friction by rubbing... Yeah, okay. It's funny. Tells you how a lot of creatures work, and then it says beast and behavior and behind and benefits and bebated. The indomitable Sigurd. As we see, there's a guy who existed named Sigurd at some point. Hello, I'm writing this log to keep myself sane. So, someone else had this job before, back in 1968. Right now, it's currently nowhere near 1968. I forget what the year is. I'm going back to assurance because it's not a problem. Let's see. Yeah, I'm definitely going back to assurance. No, I can go to offense and die to a coilhead. No, I'm going to assurance. Oh, I lost my shovel, man. My shovel makes me feel a little bit more safe than even my flashlight. Shovel is my only weapon. I can still make quota. My quota right now is I gotta make 130 bucks this week. Which is easy. That's actually really easy. I probably had like basically quota if I got out without getting my neck snapped. That tea kettle is probably worth a good like 40 plus my 61 nest. My hive would have been very nice. What else did I have? Oh, I had like a homemade flashbang. That was not good. Ooh, this is a good room. No, it's not. It's a bad room. Sometimes there's lockers in this room. It's nice when there's lockers in this room. There's a lot of loot, usually in the lockers. This is a good room for loot. Sometimes. Again, not today. I might just go back to main entrance. Except I think this is main. So I accidentally went back to main entrance. There's 22, not great. Oh, there's a turret in the wall. He doesn't like me. Actually, let me see if I can scan it so you can see it too. Oh, don't look at me. Turret. He's mad. Well, he's not mad. You'll know when he's mad. That's 46. 18 is not great for a flask. Remote's nice. Day got better. Day got way better. Yeah, that's worth 106 already. That's like almost quota. Bring this back really... No, I won't bring this back really fast. Still got some looking. Ooh. That's what I'm talking about. Running out of battery for my flashlight. Looks like there's some stuff going on up in that room. Yeah, that's a room I like to see. There's some more loot. If I can find like one more piece of loot, I'm probably good for today. This game's about greed. You kind of want to be greedy. Greed will kill you, but if you're not greedy, eventually you will die to high quotas that you can't meet. So, greed is the game. And being paranoid is the game too. You have to like keep looking behind you, otherwise that bracken will get you. It's also a stamina management game because I am constantly wearing down my stamina, which makes it hard to do a lot of things. There's bottles. That's it. That's my day. Grab the bottles, please. If it's in a door, sometimes it's like really hard to grab the thing you want. And my flashlight is dead. There's a snare flea. That little centipede guy, he goes onto your head, latches on, and suffocates you. In solo, he will not kill you. But if I was playing with friends, that thing would latch onto my head and suffocate me until I was dead. Tea kettle 46, I'll take that. And this, I'll take this back to full charge it. I'll be back for the cheaper stuff later. Now I just gotta get back to my ship. There could be things like a giant sandworm underneath me. That would be bad. There could be baboon hawks, which want to steal my stuff, but I left it up on that little platform. They can't climb, so they're not getting any of that stuff. But if there's more than one baboon hawk, they'll feel confident enough to just take me on and try to kill me. Dogs will always try to kill you if they know you're there. But dogs have no eyes, and so can only track you by sound. So me being loud right now is not good for avoiding dogs. I don't freaking care. Dogs can be easily dodged. There's also giants. A giant can spawn on this map is very, 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 very... That growling sound was a worm. He's mad. The worm wants to eat me. If I don't dodge the worm, I die. That's it. Alright. Good stuff. This was a great day. If I don't die. I also weigh 50 pounds with everything I'm carrying, which slows me down significantly, so if I need to run away from a worm, I need to start dropping things pronto. I hate when the worm starts seeing me in this kind of choke point, though. I hope he doesn't. Alright, I brought back home 7 objects out of the 14 that were there. There's still 7 more objects, but it's getting late. I don't have time to go looking for them. And, this is already like 227. That's a pretty good day. That is definitely over quota. I could have gotten 460 if I gotten everything out of that place. It's raining on assurance. What else do we have though? I could just do experimentation because I want to do a little bit of easy mode to clinch the 227 I have. Every time I go to experimentation, I use up all of my stamina by the time I climb that ladder. It's really disgusting. Ooh, there's a landmine in experimentation. No way. This is one of the worst items. It's heavy, and it weighs almost nothing, or it costs almost nothing. I hate having tattered sheet metal. It sucks. Is there anything beyond that? It looks like there is. Landmines do be scary, but you can get really close to them. There's already a spider. Spider ain't happy. I don't have a shovel. I do not have a shovel. I can go through there. There's nothing over here. There's nothing. I had no reason to jump over there. Two heavy items. It's not great so far. Oh! Very good. Much better. And now I can check the fire escape and see if there's anything good near the fire escape. Let me see what... 51 axle and the 23 big bolt is priority. That was the sound of that door kind of closing a little bit. Sometimes it likes to close a little bit. If it keeps closing a little bit, then it inevitably closes a lot, and then you won't be able to use that entrance anymore. Yeah. This is loot. And a key? For me? This is more. That is a bad large axle today. This is a lot of loot. I'm getting so much loot on experimentation. I'm not used to this. But there is like 4 two-handers. I still don't like that way. Take a quick peek this way. There's 2 doors. That's locked. And that's locked. I don't see anything in there. I don't see anything in there. So, I'm going to keep that key. Just not going in there. I wonder if this is close to where main was? I have no idea. I'm a little lost. But I need to start bringing stuff back pronto. Because I had to make 4 trips, considering I have 2 I have 4 two-handed items. You can't carry more than 1 two-handed item at a time. That's going to be at least 4 trips. That's a lot of time. Throw this thing down, that way it's easier so I don't have to climb the ladder again. Gonna get my flashlight and then take back that large axle. But I am gonna throw down the other large axle again so that I don't have to climb down the ladder. This is the bad large axle though, so when I come back for trip number 3, get the V-type engine, not the large axle. I didn't find the, I should have, that's another two-handed item. I'm thinking about the apparatus. Sometimes you can find like a power little core and pull it from the establishment. That thing is guaranteed worth 80, which is better than the beads I found on the first day. That's freaking good. But I feel like I could find that if I really, really wanted to. Experimentation has a really small internal facility. It would be good to go looking for that, but that makes a 5th trip at that point because that's another two-handed item. That's huge. I'll see what time dictates. Oops, I didn't want to put it there. Well, inventory management, I want this to be my first item for no particular reason. Very arbitrary. I already saw that there was a spider, but I don't think I saw a second thing in the facility. There could be more enemies in there. Not sure about items. I should scan. More items inside. 7 o'clock. Quick peek. Oh, I wonder if it's behind one of the locked doors though, the apparatus. Also, I'm taking the fire escape, which is also additional more time that I should not be spending like this. That's where that locked door leads. Good to know. There's also a lot of burst pipes, which I can easily deal with, but I kind of just don't want to. That's a closed, secure door that I can't open unless I go back to the ship. Not worth that. I'm just going back to the ship. And that's a day. Because I only have a limited amount of time. At like 10 o'clock, it's going to say, you have 2 hours to get back to the ship before it automatically leaves without you. Which is cool. I like the time limit aspect to this. So let's see how we did. Oh, there's a nice worm outside. Hello. Goodbye. Yeah, I kind of figured there had to be a worm because I wasn't seeing any dogs or anything. But he just never found me, that worm. Didn't even growl at me. $266? A rank.
Report to the company building immediately to sell your scrap metal and other goods. You have 0 days left to meet the profit quota. You can use the terminal to route the autopilot to the company building.
I'm totally gonna have enough to buy plushie pajama man. Stortle. Storte. Stort. Pajama suit I will not be able to buy. Nothing is on sale today. But every day the company building buys, as it gets closer to quota, the company building buys your goods closer to their true value price. $79. 116. 135. Where are you? What are you worth? You're 37. Wait, you're worth a lot, aren't you? You're like 46. You know what? I can't. But I'm going to move that there. This here. I'm trying to sell as close to exactly 130 as I can. So basically these three things, 130. I dropped them almost exactly on top of each other. This should buy me another shovel and plushie pajama suit man. Yay! 130. So, she confirm. I'll buy the shovel soon. Let's put them right here. Very squeak. There he is. He's from a game that I've never played. I never even heard about that game until this game blew up. This game was a big success. John Lethal Company from video game Upturned. Please tell me my shovel's on sale. Let me look at the store. Zap Gun's on sale. Joey streamed it. He streamed Upturned? Ooh! I'm actually excited to give that a watch then. That sounds like an awesome watch, because that game is goofy. It's scary for sure, but it's got like that goofy nature to it from what I've seen of the game. Just like you running around and throwing things. This Halloween stuff got... Oh, that's nice. It's always nice whenever like you're just like gross and sick, and then like you get to cozy, funny watch or fun, enjoyable time watching some silly guy do dumb stuff on stream. Shovel. Going back to the company to get that shovel. But yeah, that seems like it would be a fun game to watch Joel play. Joel had fun with this game too. He had a fart emergency. It was an event. It might not have been the Germa Pac-Man incident of this game, but it was an event. The flue did accelerate its wackiness. That would be a thing to watch, true. Just like running around and throwing sofas at people or whatever. I have a shovel again. I feel alive. But also, there's an item in this game called the old phone, and it has supposedly, I've never seen it myself on anyone's streams of this game or through my own experience of this game. Which, how many hours do I have in this game? I don't know if I'd be able to tell that really. I have 40 minutes for this session, it says Steam or something, but it has a chance to play a song from the Upturned. And I like that song a lot, so I want that old phone to make that sound whenever I pick it up, but it never does. It never does. Rainy, eclipsed, flooded, rainy, eclipsed, flooded, foggy. Well, I can't afford those last 3 moons because those all cost me money. It cost 550. So, rainy offense? Maybe, but that means I'm probably gonna lose my shovel instantly. I put my shovel on the shelf. I'm fine. Let's go offense. Offense is a gamble. Usually the inside stuff is worth more, but you might not get a lot of inside stuff. And what you might get on the inside might be thumpers, which are very bad enemies. You don't want to see thumpers, especially if I'm not bringing a shovel in. But even when I'm bringing a shovel in, their hitbox is strange. In fact, fighting enemies is a good feeling because it is stressful sometimes. Hello, turret. I don't like you. Oh, a good room. Great start. I brought a shovel. I have a shovel now. It's a little heavier than a shovel, but I take it. I will take it. I really don't like that guy. He's so rude. Oh, there's another stop sign. Wow. Game heard that I didn't bring a shovel and was like, I got you covered, fam. Holy moly. Let's just live. I saw the V-type engine, and there's another one. That one is worth more. This is looking to be a bad day with 2 V-type engines already. 'Cause that's gonna be trips back and forth to the ship. That is not fun. I thought I heard a blob. Sometimes there's a gelatinous little blobby fella. Kinda don't want to deal with him, but I'd be happy with him as opposed to a coil head. Tattered sheet metal, that's not something I want to grab. And another 2-handed item. That's like a bad day. Funny, man. That's true. I just saw like a tweet and I'm excited. I love Vine Wrestle. Vine Wrestle's how I found Jabroni Mike, and it was a mistake. It was a mistake! It was a mistake. Oh yeah, it's rainy. There's dark spots on the ground. Over there. Don't like those. But yeah, I am looking forward to Vine Wrestle. I don't think I normally catch those live. I usually always catch the VoD, but exciting stuff. Those are always good because Mr. Joey is kind of funny as an announcer man. He does a good announcer man job. And I also just love, like, AI versus AI rather than, like, real people fighting each other. Just, like, you don't know how any of that stuff's gonna go. Like, skill level, like, or anything. Like, let's just put the computer versus the computer, but they're funny. They're funny memes or whatever. It's good. Sick and sleep deprived. Yeah. And then, like, afterwards, the aftermath for, like, the next 3 days, like, you extremely hear it in his throat. Anytime he does any other stream, he's like, I'm sorry, guys, I just, you know, I did that Vine Wrestle thing, and, my throat still feels it. We could do this, though. And he's just, like, suffering. Just, the poor man. But he does put love into it, and I love... That's always what I love. You know what? He may be an idiot on a very frequent occasion. Very frequent occasion. But I love that he loves what he does. That's, like, huge to me. I love seeing people love things. Oh, hi, dog. Dog, hello, I want to scan you. Where are you at? Yeah, you're mad? I'm mad that I can't scan you. Get up. Fine. Where you at? Oh, I see your little head. He's cute. I like those guys. I really do. When I'm outside The outside enemies are different than the inside enemies always. There's slight exceptions because some inside enemies can follow you outside, but dogs and baboon hawks are my favorite guys to see because they're funny. Can I make that jump? No, I cannot. People will have you believe that offense sucks, and I will tentatively disagree. Whoops, I didn't want to drop that, I want to drop this. But I could drop both of them. More hands is more hands. Can't put that up there. Yeah, these two-handed items suck. Man, my whole day is gone. It's already 6 p.m. This is like real life when it's like you're doing stuff and you're like, I'm doing a good job, and then like you're waiting for the moment where you have like extra time, and then you realize no, extra time is a fantasy. It never exists. Do I want to go inside? I really kind of do. But at this hour on offense, I think I'm best not to. I'm reading. You can see all the text on this clipboard, and I'm reading. See? Look at it. I'm reading. $235 isn't terrible. This should be an item that, like... if I was, like, looking at a coil head, I could do this and it would not register that I'm looking at the coil head because I have a clipboard in front of my face and it could kill me. It's not a good idea, but it's something I would love. If I could just pretend like I don't see the coil head, and then I don't see the coil head. I don't see you. I don't see you. Huh? 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 I don't see you. Alright, what's up on our moons today? Assurance is Stormy. I don't like Stormy. I am too solo of a player to play Stormy because I have a lot of metal items. And I don't like how Stormy likes to zap me with Breath of the Wild lightning. So Vow sucks because that means I'm gonna get my neck snapped by a Bracken. Or get eaten by a giant. Vow and March I really try to avoid. March I kind of almost prefer to Vow if I'm playing solo. If I'm playing with friends, then I don't mind getting snapped in the neck with a Bracken. Brackens are no problem. They can kill me. I don't care. Just hope that everyone else doesn't also get their neck snapped. But if they're busy with me, at least that gives them free time to, you know, get loot. Because the Bracken's busy snapping my neck and busy carrying me halfway through the facility. I'm fine. The Bracken is distracted. And then my friends are, like, actually fine. Not, like, fine like my type of fine where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fine. My neck is a little bit not functional. I'm a little bit dead, but... whatever. Who cares if I'm dead? Dying is fun. 233? Or 234? I read a 4 as a 3 somehow. I already have that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, easily. We're going to experimentation. It's the easy mode. that was a weird interaction. I like landed on the railing and it bounced me. It bounced me backwards into the ship. Also, I haven't really been getting the... Ow, get out of my way. Dude, stop that. There's funny logs that I could be collecting. I know 2 locations for logs on experimentation. Ooh, good room already and a key. Good room. Oh, I'm close to the fire escape somewhere. Sometimes the fire escape has a really eerie glow that transcends spatial awareness. Like you'd think, oh, if there's a glow over there, that means maybe if I go like somewhere to the right and down, there should be a fire exit. Not necessarily. It looks like that's where the light's coming from. But it's over that way, I see it. Fire escape's that way. It transcends spatial awareness. What is up with the keys today? What is up with the keys today? What a bad experimentation. Three keys. I think the keys count as an item, and like you can only, like experimentation, for example, I don't know exactly the numbers of everything, but let's just say experimentation, whenever you go here, it might have a chance to spawn like between 6 items and 12 items. And so if I get like keys, that might like take away 3 of my upwards of 12 items. But if I only spawned in 6 items today, then 3 of my items are worthless. It was a weird sound. I didn't like that sound. I really didn't like that sound. And that's what this game does. It kind of just plays random sounds to stress you out. You kind of get used to some of the sounds sometimes. I hate both of these items. Do I want to die to a spider today? Where are you at? I swear to goodness, if you spawned up here and you're blocking my way out, it doesn't seem like it. I shouldn't kill a spider. Spider's like very good item or enemy to have because they're easy to avoid for the most part. Thought I saw a landmine. But they also prevent other enemies from spawning in. Like a spider is like worth 3, so if experimentation only allows like enemy upwards of like 5 enemies, but like together they have to be worth no more than 4, then a spider already takes away most of my chances at other enemies. Oh, there's a loot bug, a little hoarding bug. I can scan you. You have a key! He's guarding that key. Look at how he like lifts his hands up. I really like the way, look at that little antenna twitch. He's like, what? He's like, are you, no! This is mine! Please? He gets really stressed out. And then he walks around. He's like, huh? Huh? What? There's another key, though. That freaking sucks. How many keys are there today? I'm not getting a single item. He's getting so stressed out. He's like, I'm gonna guard this. Spider is somewhere. Where though? Did you go out here? I'm literally going back with just a bolt, tattered sheet metal, and like 4 keys. I'm not getting that key from that. That hoarding bug really likes his key. My flashlight's almost dead. I need to leave. Wedding ring is a very good find today. That makes it much more worth it. How much was that wedding ring worth? 52. Not as worth it as I was hoping. I was hoping for like a 62. But I will take it. I just need to be very careful about the rest of my day because I'm running out of time, I think. Very soon I will be running out of time. Been spending way too much time worrying about a spider and killing a funny snare flea, which I don't think I scanned the snare flea, did I? Dang. Spider's down there somewhere, I guess. If you touch the webs, the spider will hone in on you. Makes sense. That's just makes sense. If you destroy the web, you can destroy pieces of the web with your shovel or other weapons. Yeah, back off. Go protect your key. Wait, you're not protecting your key? I'm kind of really wanting to grab that key because you're not protecting it very well. But I don't have time. It's 5:50. Okay. I do have more time than I thought. But so many keys. Oh my gosh. What is up with this? Let's go get that last key. I hear you're stepping around. Should never turn away from your key, dude. Should never turn away from your key, buddy. Key's mine. Well, that was a dumb day. I would say it was very dumb. Let me see if I can scan and see how much this day was worth. It's worth 130! That would have been exactly quota if this was week 1. What a bad day. But I got 4 keys! Did I get anything in main entrance at all? No, nothing. Did I even try main entrance? Yeah, it was just like 6 o'clock, and then I spent like 7 hours scanning my gosh dang. Alright, have a good one, Gaika. Spent like 7 hours scanning my 130 value objects, and suddenly it's already deep into nighttime. Oh yeah, I did check. I came in from entrance and I found the exit that way. Dang, I lost my shovel and my flashlight. Dog is very angry. He hears me. He's trying to find me. I'm impressed. That was the best outside I've ever seen on experimentation. To have the dog and the worm combo, immaculate. They were on me at the same time. Neither of them got me. But I angered that dog. That's why he's guarding that. That's why I couldn't go back immediately. I would have gone back immediately to try to get my shovel. Hey, rank. I didn't see what money I made in... Well, I made it on 30, I think. And how much money was estimated to be in the facility. But yeah, dogs are something you try to, like, sneak around. You don't want to be running by dogs. Worms are something that you want to be running, because otherwise it's going to eat you. So that is like the deadly combo, when you get both of them angry at you, or close enough to you where it's like, okay, well, I need to run from this guy, but running will alert the other guy, and then I'll have a dog after me and a worm after me. But if I don't run, I won't have the dog after me, but the worm is guaranteed to get me. I wish I would have scanned that worm, though. I really wanted to. But yeah, usually experimentation's never that crazy, where it has like those two things. It's usually like a worm, and it's like, I didn't decide to give you anything else because I'm experimentation, I'm easy. We'll go back to assurance. Versus 24, okay. Bringing you with me. I don't have any flashlights. That's just what it is. Bees. That's worth more than yesterday. Yesterday I made 133. Bees are worth even more than that already. Oh, a second bees. Why are they mad? I'm dead. They lost their home. They've lost their home. So sometimes this happens. You'll bring bees onto the ship, and then they don't know how to get back to their house, and so they don't. Oh, did he get back to the bees? The bees went back home. Thank goodness. Okay, sometimes they don't know how to find their way back home. And then they just go wild. They go crazy. All over the place. And that's bad. It's very bad. Because then, well, they can just seek you out and they'll just follow you even while you have run out of your stamina. They'll just keep following you, keep zapping you. because usually like I can run away and then they're like, ah, forget about them. I'm gonna go back home. If they don't have that incentive to go back home because they've lost sight of their home, you're dead. There is no counter to that. It sucks. There you go. Guess I'm not really bringing a... Oh, there's a... Holy moly, the bees today! Oh my gosh, if I had like more people playing with me right now, I could have like... No, I don't know if I could do all 4. I could have probably gotten 3 of them though. And 3 times 144 is like... 36? No, not 36. 32? 232? That's like basically quota. In just bees. What is up with my key curse? And what is up with this location of keys? Right there? I've never seen that. I don't think I can even reach that. I think that's actually unable to be reached. We did it. We win. We win. We got the sip. $64 is a good soda. Also, how much does your soda weigh? Mine weighs 7 pounds. My soda weighs 7 pounds. Dead end, cool. Not today. Not today, you ain't. You still following me? Come on. Thought so. Yeah, I think that's actually just it for today. Can I get that key? You earned it! What a good hoarding bug! Freaking 5 bees today! How do I get home without getting stung? Oh my gosh! I've stolen 2 bees, and there's 3 still out and about. I'm gonna scan these birds over here. They're called manticoils. They're in the corvid family. Oh, I panicked. It's not easy to get me to panic. There goes the bees. There goes everything. There goes everything. Man. Freaking wow. And that was the final day too. Like I was like so ready to leave. I wasn't even like gonna check fire or anything. I was so ready to leave, but I had to scan these birds. Sigurd's danger level 0. Scientific name Quadrupes manta. Manticoils are passerine birds of the family corvid. Their bodies are quite large compared to their early descendants, and their wingspan ranges from 55 to 64 inches. Their most defining characteristic is their set of 4 wings. Their back wings are mostly used to stabilize and at low speed, while their front wings create the majority of lift. Their round bodies are a striking yellow, but with black outlines or stripes along their primary rear feathers. Manticoils mostly feed on small insects, but can also feed on small rodents. They are highly intelligent and social. They pose little threat and have a generally passive temperament towards humans, although they are capable of transmitting rabies. That's crazy. I don't think most birds transmit rabies. Maybe I'm wrong. I never... There's not many diseases I'm familiar with in terms of, like, what birds carry. So I'm just uninformed on that. Rubencloria and pit virus. But, you know, maybe that isn't as unbelievable as I'm making it seem. Because I just don't know. Well, we have to go to the company today. Because there's no more days and I gotta sell 234 after I lost everything. And that sucks because usually when you get close enough to the ship, the worm leaves you alone. And so, like, that's the reason why I panicked the way I did. Because once you get, like, in this close vicinity to a ship, it just shuts up. It just, like, goes away and, like, leaves you alone. It's not going to try to eat you if the ship is too close. It was... Dang. It was just so dang. I have nothing for you. I'm so sorry. Keys say that they're worth 3. They are not worth 3. So it says clipboard's worth 5, sticky notes worth 1, and 2 keys are worth 6. In total, that would be 12, but it says my total was 0. I got no money. That did nothing that I sold has gone towards my quota. So we die in a key of glory with our best friend. Man, you're hard to squeeze sometimes. Oh, I can't squeeze you anymore because I haven't met the profit quota. My below standard performance sucks. Time to go. So you can't squeeze the plushy pajama man when you are getting fired. There's a lot of things you can't do when you're getting fired. It just locks you into that mode, and so it's like, don't you try to do anything. 2 deaths, 10 days on the job, only sold 130. And only made it past the first quota, basically.
Welcome to your first day on the job. This is your very own autopilot ship, where you will eat and sleep for the duration of your contract. Make yourself at home. To complete the onboarding process, you will want to check the instruction manual and sign into your ship's computer terminal. We trust you will be a great asset to the company. Great asset to the company. Asset. Great asset to the company. Asset. Great asset.
Experimentation is like the only alright one right now. Yeah, I'm already overrating that. I guess we're going to experimentation. I don't mind grabbing a couple shovels on experimentation. A waste of experimentation's no biggie. This place is kind of a place as it is. I like how I dodged the worm here when there was a dog, and then as soon as like there's the combo of worm and manticoil, it's like, oh, can't be dodged. I can't handle when there's a bird involved. If there's a dog and a worm, it's like easy peasy. The bees didn't even get me. I didn't even get a chance to try the fun bee activities. There's so much that could have gone wrong that day that the birds got me. It's ridiculous. Because I was actually like very impressed by the birds with like having 5 bees. I'm like, is there even room for any locusts or birds? Apparently there was. What is this? Stop giving me keys. What is this? Stop giving me keys. I think there's some gas that's blocking my vision over there. A little steam leak. That's like where I have to go, so I guess I'm gonna take fire escape because I'd rather not deal with that at the moment. Can I grab that, please? Impossible to grab key. Dang. Dang! It's not from this way. Okay. Which way is it coming from then? What type of walkway is this? This is that type of walkway. So that's just coming from a different room probably. It's not coming from here. No, it is coming from there. But like, what is this one? This is a different one, right? Bit lost. Aha, key door. Tattered. Ah, what a bad day. Oh, but it's a good room. Egg beater's better. How much are you worth? 38. And another tattered sheet metal. It's really not good. Really, I should have gotten a flashlight. This is just really bad visibility. Terrible. Flashlight, I usually don't kind of care about, but like, I feel a little bit more comfortable dealing with Steam with a flashlight around. And that's just all in my mind, because it's really... the visibility of the Steam overrides the visibility of being blinded by the hamperment of darkness. There's so many Steams. What is up with today? So many Steams. Oh, main. I I backtracked and didn't realize it. Thanks, Steam. I'm just gonna call this bad day. This is day 1. I'm allowed to have a bad day. I don't like it. I'm going back in. It's not very advised. I should be going back into main. Because at least, like, that maze I see a little bit more of with one of the Steams already cleared off. Very nice. I'm a gosh dang genius. Thanks for going back in. How lovely. Can I get out though? Am I lost? Came from this way. This made my day worth it. And here we are. This made my day worth it! I weigh 82 pounds. And there's a key left for me up there that I can grab too. So I got 2 keys out of today. That's a nice first day to get 2 keys. Keys are nice to have. Apparatus is very nice to have. That turned today into like an A rank day, I think. Just apparatus. Maybe not. And the keys. I think A rank not only determines like how much like money profit you're bringing back from the establishment, but how many of the items. So like if you get like very few items but you get a huge profit, I think it still doesn't even count as an A rank because you could have grabbed more. Likewise, if you grab like a bunch of items, oh, I think, yeah, maybe it's just only about how many items you grab. Like if you grab like a lot of items but they're all worthless, but you got the majority of the worthless items and like the few things that you forgot to grab were like worth hundreds of dollars, I think you still get an A rank even though you like didn't make very good profit that day. Five items in there. Today I made 176, not bad. A rank, I knew it. Eclipse experimentation, stormy, raining. Okay, March it is. Walkie-talkie's cheap, I can afford that, but I want to buy a flashlight, but it's fine. Even got a yield sign if I need an emergency shovel, but I won't need it. place is good for bees. 101, I will take it. Oh! 2 101s, I will take them. Make sure that my stamina's all the way back and ready. They are not mad. We're good. That could be $200 just in bees. If I can get both of them. It's a little bit hard as a solo player to get both of them. On March, I can take some risky strategies in order to like kind of make it easier to get more than 2 bees, but that gets really risky really fast. There's the bird that got me killed that day. Alright. I would like my shovel. It's already 11. I might not check too much, I'll just like peek through each of the entrances, see if there's anything good. Try to get out of here before the giants start to spawn. Hope that it's just gonna be dogs and baboon hawks that spawn, but hope incorrectly, because that's just how it's gonna be. B-type engine and bottles. One thing nice about March is I don't know if it ever really, I mean, it probably can get, but it's also really big, so it might not. If it ever really gets, oh, more bees over there. Not getting those, though. I've already got 2, I can't make 3. I definitely can't. But, worms. Worms are, like, very infrequent here, it seems. This looks like a great room, except that it's not today. Not great. But yeah, if worms did show up here, that'd be great. Because it's such a big map, that it's not likely that they'd find me, or if I was playing with friends, it's not likely that they'd find multiple people. I mean, it would be only a problem to, at most, like, probably 1 person. Unless it was, like, camping the ship. Which is a possibility, since a lot of things like to camp by the ship. Not bad for a large axle. It's pretty nice, large axle. Being worth 50, I like it. I hear bees and I don't want to bother them, but they're up there. Now March having 4 bees is more believable than Assurance having 5 bees. If I could get that V-type engine at the first fire escape that I checked today, that'd be pretty good. Let's just hope that there's no giants yet. I don't hear any thumping around. Which is why I'm right here, which is probably more visible to giants. If I was trying to be hiding, I'd probably be like in little divots in the ground formations. This also makes for a bad map to get baboon hawks, and that's why I'm like being careful not to bring stuff outside, because they will grab stuff and they'll bring it to wherever they like to bring it to. But it's a big map, so it's hard to find wherever they like to bring it to. Why am I bringing a shovel with me at this point? I mean, like, who knows what I'll see whenever I go in there. Maybe a flea is going to jump on my head, but I'm not really going that deep in, so I'd be able to exit out the fire exit, no problem. Man, that's really saddening. These rooms are just, they should have items and they don't. There's also a thumper in there. No! I got them both. A rank. March eclipsed? Heck nah. That is like one of the worst eclipses, probably. In fact, experiment, I can go to Vow. It's a gamble. On this last day, it's definitely a gamble. But I'll be fast. Just like I was fast at March. I wasn't actually that fast on March. I'll be careful. I just gotta watch out for brackens. I can check I'm not gonna check that deep. That's why I know I'm gonna be fast, because I'm gonna be checking like oh, more bees. 93. And they're right here. That doesn't even waste too much time. Alright, get my shovel back and be very careful. Ooh, good placement for those bees. I like that. But yeah, I'm gonna peek my head in main, peek my head in fire, see what I can get, like without going too deep either way, because I don't want to get brackened. And yeah, and then I'm out. I got 90 from the bees. If I can find something like instantaneously, that will be very lovely. It's right past 9, so things are probably starting to spawn. Good room. Like to see a room like this. Only a stop sign. How much was that worth? 32 is fine. I'll take it. E-type engine. Oh, and there's fire. So is it worth getting brackened over this place? No. It is not. It's a bad day. In terms of loot, we got 98 plus the 90. I weigh 66 pounds. Let's wait till I am full stamina and then just sprint across here before it breaks. We made it. It's that easy. It says main entrance sometimes scans really weirdly. That main entrance was scanning 180 degrees in the wrong direction. And it does that. It likes to be 180 degrees wrong sometimes. I don't know why. Very fast day at Vow. Because again, I don't want to go in deep. And main and fire were almost identical doors, so bringing in 98. 232 signs, not bad. They're mad. Get mad. Get mad. So I made 180 what? 180. No, 109? What was this beehive worth? It's 93. Plus 98 would be, yeah, 191. Report to the company building immediately.
To sell your scrap metal and other goods. You have
0 days.
to meet the profit quota. You can use the terminal to route the autopilot to the company building.
I'm getting a phone call, 1 second. walkie-talkie is still on sale. Right now I have 136, which means I can buy some flashlights. I can buy a goldfish. No. Goldfish. You have to spell it out completely, otherwise it thinks I'm trying to say golden planet. I should have checked to see if those would go on sale. Goldfish. Sometimes the goldfish does a little like that, and I love it. I love it so much. He's the silliest little guy. He just swims in a circle, and he just swims in a circle, and then he stops, and then he swims in a circle again. He's wonderful. I love that guy. Pro flashlights weigh like a little over 5 pounds. Assurance is good. Maybe do one more assurance day, and then I might have to be done after that. So I shouldn't have spent so much money on like flashlights. I could have like bought an extension ladder or something. I also gotta see what the sales are, see if I really missed out on buying stuff as early as I did. But I'm also kind of in a little bit of a rush at this point, so. Quota reached. New quota is 235. Easy. Store. Pro flashlight was 20% off. That would have been nice if I had waited to buy it. Anyway, I got, but again, kind of in a rush, so I don't mind spending a little bit more money. Oh, is it eclipsed here? Freaking whoops! Get scanned, idiot! Oh, there's bees. Not on an eclipse, not today. I like worms a lot. The main thing I don't like is the gosh dang forest keepers. Those giants suck. Things spawn earlier, even inside on Eclipse, so be careful. There's bottles and keys. Where are you at? There you are! Ah! Bonk! I'm glad it was you who decided to spawn, man. Ooh. More bottles. He's just happy and going about his life. He's so wonderful. 45. This is great. Holy moly. A present? For me? What is today? He's so scared. I That was 49. How wonderful. Look at these 33 bottles of beers on the wall. Bees are in a bad spot, aren't they? No, they're over there. Phew. Good. Oh, don't fall down. Let's just be careful about this. This is a lot of stuff, and it is on Eclipsed, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually make it home with this stuff. Because this many trips back and forth is going to be very upsetting. I don't know, I dropped down that side. I don't even think I used my flashlight like at all. Just don't get worms and I will be happy. Worm, you son of a gun. Wow. $52, not bad. Should have put that there. Whipping cushion, bad placement for that. Please don't step on it. Gosh dang worm. The fella. I just noticed that you said that like probably 3 million years ago. 5 minutes ago. But yes, I love that fella so much. I was so distracted by that fella too. My gosh. It's a bit of a rough situation. Also, I love the music whenever it's on an eclipse day like this. Reminds me of like Majora's Mask, like the final minutes. Final hours of like the final day. This is such a delicate procedure. 3 times, and you still haven't gotten me. I like worms. You get used to them. At first, like when you first encounter a worm, it's like the hardest thing in the world. Then you realize that they're not the hardest thing in the world. Could have gotten the last bottles. I choose not to because it's just too late. I made that freaking work. Yeah, you can get mad all you want, dog. Come and get me. I'm in the freaking ship. I'm flying into space. I scanned the worm. What do I have in my bestiary at this point? I have, of course, roaming locusts and the manticoil. Those are non-harmful. Spore lizard also kind of isn't harmful. That wasn't even an A rank. I give myself an honorary A rank on that just because I did that on Eclipsed solo, dodging a funny worm 3 times. Yeah, the Earth Leviathan, freaking awesome. Spore Lizard, my favorite boy. Sigurd's danger level, I don't know, probably 5%. I just hate this pudgy. Hey, you freaking don't you speak that nonsense about my boy. Scientific name, Lacerta glomerorum. Words. Colloquially named puffers or spore lizards. Lacerta of the family Alligatoridae, or I don't know how to pronounce that AE at the end of funny Latin spellings of family names of species of things of stuff, is one of the largest and heaviest reptiles. Despite their large mouths, they are herbivores and do not have a strong bite. The bulbs on their tails are believed to secrete a chemical which attracts and accelerates the growth of the fungus species Lycoperdon. Lycoperdon perlatum. Something something. Which it can then shake to release spores as a defense mechanism. And it just feels like you're in, they are good boys, good boys. That's why he's sipping all this whole time. Like, every time I play this game through OBS, I have to have the sippy boy visible in that corner. He's like a VTuber, but he drinks soda instead of saying words. The good boys. Yeah, they're like little alligators that don't actually eat meat. They're herbivores. And then they have like a funny rattlesnake tail that also accelerates the growth of fungus, and it shakes the purpley fungus, and it blinds you. Well, not blinds you, but it feels like you're in like the steam leak area, and it just really makes it hard to see. And yeah, pudgy-legged. You can hear like these guys making their funny footsteps. They're hilarious. When they look at you, they're hilarious. When they run away, they're hilarious. I just love them. They're great. And they're like not threatening. They don't seek to hurt you ever. So like if you run into them, they will bite you out of self-defense. It's your fault for you running into them. So they're wonderful guys. They're wonderful. You love to see them. They're not clogging up your hallways with things like coilheads. Spore lizards have a very timid temperament. Or temperament. Temperament. Tending to avoid all confrontation if possible. And they run away fast if they get so spooked by you. It's amazing. If their attempts at threat display are not effective, they may attempt to attack. Again, you have to run into them. They won't like... Their threat is so cute. They do a little stomp, and then they kind of like shake their tail and maybe like throw some spores at you, but like other than that, like that's it. Then they're gonna try to run away. Sometimes they get kind of backed up into a corner, and then they kind of go back and forth for a little bit, and if you then still choose to run into them, bite, in which like you can take 5 bites before you die, maybe more, depending on like the nature of critical injuries in this game is kind of weird sometimes. They may attempt to attack, so it's not recommended to corner or chase one. Yeah, just observe them. They're good. There are historical records that spore lizards were at least partially domesticated, hundreds of years ago. However, this effort was set aside by the initiative to harvest their tails for their medicinal properties. So, not necessarily for tasty delicacy like slowpoke or whatever, but cute guys getting stuff that they don't deserve. Have money? I have so much money. In fact, let me go to Gordian and like see how much money I have. I'm gonna pull up the calculator on my phone just to kind of have a good idea of like what I have in reserve, because sometimes scanning doesn't work as you expect it to work. Alright, let's land, see what we got. I have a lot of two-handed items. Could have had like 55 bottles of beers on the wall if I got that last bottle. So many two-handed items. This thing... Can I scan it, please? It says it's question mark, question mark, question mark. It is always guaranteed 100% $80. So just remember that. That's 80. So 80 plus 201 would be 281. No, I only had 3 bottles. I thought I had 4 in that pile, but I would have had 4. Nice placement on accident. 106 is 387 so far. Plus 149. 536, so I think the estimate was like very close, unless I'm forgetting that I didn't scan. Well, let me make sure that everything's scanned. 181 is different than I thought, so minus 149 because that was a fake. Plus 181, 568. That's everything. Again, I'm putting the gosh dang whoopee cushion in a bad spot. I need to make sure that it's not gonna be stepped on, because I can accidentally step on that and a dog would hear me and say, "Ooh, is that a free meal?" Or I could like leave it right here and I'll be doing something on the computer over here and a dog might, you know, get a little curious and step on inside, and it was probably gonna leave. But if it steps on this, it's gonna get angry and it's gonna actually kill me. Because I left a whoopee cushion out. Try to be careful with your whoopee cushion. They seem like fun. They are fun. But they will also cost you your life. I didn't check the beehives yet. Now this is where the real money starts happening, right? 3 beehives is 295, so plus 295 is... I have like 163 on my ship right now. There's a Triforce of bees, of beesdom. It's better than the Triforce of wisdom. But that's all 3 chunks of the Triforce actually, so it's also courage and I don't know, power and or strength or something. I forget what all. Literally, I don't ask me about Zelda. I lost my save file for that one Zelda game where you're on a boat. So, need to play that again at some point. 235, and I have 863. I'm on a good pace. I'm on a good pace. Would have liked to continue more today, but I cannot. Nice magnifying glass. You can point at things and be funny with it. Let's move this where it belongs. Over here. So let me lift off into space. Auto-saving, that's what I like to see. Oh wait, oops. Going back down, I didn't realize I had that still in my pocket. I want to auto-save it with everything in the lump, the bottles on the wall, the Triforce, and these things on the shelf. Wait for the ship to land. Come on, come on. Ship should be landed, right? There we go. Ooh. I love this fishy. Ooh. Ah! Ah! What a funny guy. What a funny guy. Also... Oh, he's playing here. Did you DM me or something? Because I'm about to get off right now. And I get an ad. he didn't even hear me talking about how I'm about to get off. Oh. I did want to check to see like what my rank went. You just asked. In a probably sexual way, I'm getting off. I hope that you're able to see this though. I hope that you're able to see that you used to be like 1 rank below me. And now you're 2 ranks below me for no reason. We cooperatively did this challenge mood. And instead of being like the same rank, since we both together cooperatively earned this 431, it put him like under me by like a single rank. He did die, but like I don't think he deserved to be like under me by a rank, but like that's just how the ranking system works in this game, and it's by a single developer, sure, fine, okay, that's acceptable. But now you went down another time. You went down another step. I just wanted to see what our score like looked like. It's still 14. It's 14,000. It used to be a lot better than 14,000, but more people have done this challenge moon now. But there's someone between. How did that happen? Yeah, it was like probably like 1,500-ish, but we did it like very soon after the new challenge moon had released, so I'm impressed that a lot of people are still liking this game. I'm glad that you like this game too, because it's weird for me to like something that's like well received, well liked to a degree of like this. Like I mean, yeah, I'm stopping now. My mom's about to get home, and then plans, and I need to get dressed, and I need to make coffee, and you know that 2:00 p.m. coffee, stuff and stuff and stuff. Coffee. It's true. It's true. Valve Hardware Survey. Please take a moment to complete the survey, or the following short survey. Each month, Steam collects data about what kinds of computer hardware and software our customers are using. This survey is incredibly helpful to us in it that it ensures that we are making good decisions about what kinds of technology investments to make and products to offer. The data we collect is anonymous, and it won't be associated with your account. Would you like to participate in this survey? No thanks. I might have, but it would do that. The fee you pay to Crows. That the company is Crows, and I keep having to pay them exorbitant fees that get more and more demanding each time. The insatiable Crows in the company building. Did you see the event I made today? I was interested in the event you made today. Correct. I did see it. I absolutely did. Oh, I see 5 DMs as well. I almost clicked a button, but it probably would have showed up on stream, so I'm not going to click that button. Time for game or other game. Accidental voice message is cool. Very cool. Good, yeah. I'm glad I didn't just click on that. Can I switch to... This should be a black screen, right? Good. I can switch to that so that I can do a little... It's just crackling. Nice. But yeah, that was it for right now. That was what I was able to whack ya. That's what I was able to squeeze in. So have a good one, everybody. See ya, and have a party in your dreams. Even though I'm not even having a party in my dreams because it's only 2:10 o'clock. Have fun plans and getting dressed. I'm so excited to get dressed. I'm already halfway dressed. I just have some pajama sweatpants on right now. Clap. Oh, it's so funny when I have like chat open on my computer as well, and I can actually see the claps. I could see the clap. See ya. See ya. S- s- see